Here we are prepping. Sorry. We're prepping a little bit. So it's been a hot minute since we've done a YouTube video. No good excuse except we've been busy.
Yep.
Just a little bit. And then the holidays came, and honestly, we started going back to all the platforms and all the systems that we use, and we are making them better for us and for our clients. And if I'd stop pounding the table, everything would stop moving. And it's always just a really good thing to do, in the beginning of every year. It's like part of a business plan, I guess. So we're back to our Wednesdays.
Power through Wednesdays.
Yeah,
we were calling them.
We're back at it. And there's several things that we've decided we'd like to chat about. We hope it brings some value to you. One of them is open houses.
Yep.
I think they're back.
I think they're back. I think brokers' opens are back. We've been seeing a lot more people advertising them on social media.
Well, and typically what I've found through the years is that open houses work when it's a buyer's market.
Right.
Because as a seller, we have a little bit more competition. Or there's nothing on the market at all, which is kind of the way it is right now.
So everyone's kind of already seen everything.
So everybody's probably already seen everything. And so, an open house is a way to get people in the door.
Yep.
That's what we want to do. We want to get people in the door.
On the house.
Yep. So we were going to host open houses this weekend, but the snow and the ice has made us reschedule that to February 4th.
A couple weeks out.
Right?
Yep.
We're going to do it on February 4th at 3353 Bryn Mawr, however you want to pronounce it, Drive in Barbersville, in Huntington. And then 1854 County Road 411 in Proctorville. We're going to move those to February 4th. Hopefully the weather will cooperate and we'll have a little bit better turnout. We want people to walk through the door. That's what we do. And so for our sellers. But what's one of the things that you would say is most beneficial when you're an agent and you're hosting an open house? What are some pointers? I mean, if you're going from agent to agent,
Right, yeah. Marketing the property and then being able to utilize that listing that you have as a marketing tool to kind of market yourself as the agent as well. And then also you get a lot of buyers from it. So a lot of buyers who will come to open houses aren't represented at that point. Sometimes they're people who are just kind of starting in their journey and they don't really know. They haven't seen a lot of houses yet, and they're kind of just looking to see what's out there. So it is kind of a tactic that agents can use to, lead generate some new buyers.
Right. Because statistically, an open house, you really don't statistically sell a house from an open house.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's the neighbors that want to see what changes have been done, and
it's nice to get feedback as well.
Well,
we get feedback from people who see the house. Usually, we give them a form and it has some of their information on it and the house information. We do these nice flyers for our open houses so that everyone can kind of see, and they have QR codes that people can go to the website as well.
Yeah, I like that.
So we do some nice things for open houses, and it gets people in the door. But yeah, sometimes the feedback is really nice for the sellers as well, to see just kind of how it compares to the other houses on the market.
Well, not just that too. We have KV Core at EXP, and so there's an open house app. So the cool thing about it is that we use our iPads, and buyers can come in and put their name in and their phone number and their email address, and then of course that comes directly to us. And then if they are looking, then we can, and the house that they came to for the open house doesn't quite meet their wants and needs, we can help them find what does. So it's kind of a nice tool to do as well. But I agree. I think that open houses are back. I think that it's a nice way to expose a listing to potential buyers, because sometimes people come together that are friends, and I've even heard comments like, "Oh my gosh, so and so would love this," and so sometimes things go word of mouth as well.
Right.
So open houses are back. Broker open houses, you mentioned that too. I don't
Yes.
think people understand what's the difference between a public open house and a broker's open house. That's when just the agents come to tour the house, because sometimes
kind of marketed towards the agents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And because
From different
sometimes
brokerages.
they just need to be in the house too to see if it fits anyone that they're working with that they may not have considered walking through before. So we bribe them with lunch, we give them food, and they come and walk through the house.
Yeah, and I've never really thought about it this way before or run into it with any sellers, but if there was somebody whose house was on the market and they didn't necessarily want a whole bunch of people walking through their house who weren't pre-approved or something like that, they didn't just want these like looky-loos to come to their house, it might be nice to do a broker open to get professionals in the house who can recommend that to their buyers.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, it's unanimous. Open houses are back.
They are.
I like doing them.
Yeah, for a long time, I think agents who've been in the business, like myself, probably 5 years or less, I don't think necessarily had to do them that often, especially through COVID. Probably starting 2020 through maybe midway through last year, they weren't really necessary.
Oh no! Well, my gosh, everything would go under contract before you could do any marketing half the time.
Yep, essentially.
So you'd put it in the MLS, and the next thing you know, you'd have 10 appointments for showings. And so, man, that's nice. It's a nice position to be in.
But that's not our market anymore.
That's not our market anymore. Not any market
Which
anymore.
is fine. It's it's leveling off. That was a crazy time. That's not the norm. So now we just have to get back onto the things that will be selling the house. We'll be marketing everything.
Well, I think a little interesting point too is that if you're selling your house or you're thinking about selling your house, consider interviewing more than one agent, because during that COVID time there were a lot of agents that got their license because it was easy.
Yeah.
Easy in the fact of getting something under contract.
Yeah.
Negotiations were tougher.
Yep.
But getting something under contract. So there were agents that got their license and worked for 2 years and made some money, and now the market's changed and they're not working anymore.
Yep.
So, do you really want someone that was just in it to make some money, or do you want someone who's in it as a career and knows what they're doing and has done it for a while and really has your fiduciary duty at hand? Our state had at one point about 3,500 real estate agents, realtors. There's a difference between a real estate agent and a realtor, but about 3,500 realtors in the entire state from, I'd say, 2020, 21, 22, and 23. There were, I think, like 400 agents across the state that did not renew their license, and there will be more that won't renew, because it's hard work. Yep. It takes a lot.
And it's a tougher economy. It takes money to be in the business.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
It does. It does. All right. It's unanimous. All right. Open houses are back. Hey, listen, if you have questions about anything, you can leave a message here, or you can reach out to us. We're all over social media. Our phone numbers are all over the place. Our emails are all over the place. But one of the best places if you're searching for property is to go to our website, real estate, 4, thetristate.com. That's real estate for thetristate.com. Search there. We're happy to help.
Bye.